At the end of last episode, we deduced that it is the clan that's responsible for Freddo's disappearance. With that information, I'm going to follow up with these people, or anybody that's related to the clan, so we know that Mia and Maya are in the clan. So let's do it. You bored, buddy? What do you want now? The Han clan. Or investigate. Ask about the clan leader. I'm looking for the clan leader. Do you know where I can find him? Her. You misogynistic moron. Maya, did you forget? The first rule of the clan is, oh fuck it. Why do you want to know? No one comes here on their own. Almost no one. That's right. The boss picks who she recruits. And what do you have to offer? Right. Then again, saying that, it's asking us to let Ken try. Ken is a celebrity in his own right. Let's try it. I nodded at him. He let it all out like he had it prepared in advance. You know. Sorry lads, I've got... Throat's absolutely battered off narrating everything. You know, in some circles, I'm known as Ken Torpedo Zhao. Oh, that's terrific. But the bosses are more into tough psychos than masters of awkwardness. Hey Maya, let's let them see her. Gonna be good for a laugh. Oh my god, you're right. Alright buddy, the boss is usually around the south alley in the area. Just don't tell her we sent you. Oh, that woman we spoke to is the boss. Okay. Right now, let's see what else we can find. This woman's our friend, so... Oh, she doesn't know anything. The guy at the bottom will. He's deep within the cult. And we've helped him, so... Ramon. Ask about the clan leader. I'm looking for information about the clan leader. What can you tell me about them? Look, you don't see me asking who you work for or why you need this info. Why? Because these are the kind of things you don't talk about. Okay, this guy wouldn't. Nah, this guy's full of shit. Even though I helped him out, he's not willing to help me, but it doesn't matter. Now before we speak to her, it's definitely her. Umbra Pla. This guy probably knows. Or not. Here we go, he does know something. What has the noxious bitch done this time? Actually, never mind. I promised myself I wouldn't get involved in the business anymore. Noxious bitch, so she's a woman. Anything else? You pay too much attention to words. I'm done talking about it. I'm going to speak in slang. It seems to work well with this guy. Oh, we did help. Yeah, we helped Panaceto. I helped your friend. Don't I deserve a little credit? Alright, fine. The bitch is from High City. Excellent. Oh, we've nearly got all the clues. Our leader's a woman. Our leader likes to play rough. The leader's from High City. The leader is hanging around the entrance to the alley. Well, it's definitely not Ramon. I'm going to question her. I knew you would come back. They always do. Her smile made my skin crawl. I'm going to say this. Mention your search for the Han clan. Let's just play dumb. I need to get in touch with the Han clan. Do you know where I can find them? I do. She didn't elaborate. Her eyes appraised me coldly. The Han clan was interested in a new player. One that I'm looking for. I think we can help each other, if only by exchanging information. Your player is lucky. The clan leader knows how to have fun. If they actually did meet, the newbie will make some exciting memories. Impress me, and maybe I'll arrange for you to meet the leader somewhere comfortable. Then you'll see. Okay, we're going to have to do this. It's definitely her. Okay, it looks like this is 4 different possibilities. Confront her. I know you're the Han clan leader and twisted and perverted. She looked at me as if she just noticed I was human. And now I know you're a GameDEC looking for a player. Maybe not an idiot, but are you worthy of attention? You know who I'm looking for. Great, this will save me some time. Where is he? Do you imagine this world exists only to answer your questions? Do something for me and I might tell you what you want. No chance. What do you need? She smiled mischievously. Undress. Slowly. State my terms. You first. It was rare for me to pray that a beautiful person I spoke to would not want to undress. Her eyes gleamed dangerously. In this world I dictate the terms. Anyone who plays with me has to obey them. I require full obedience. Do you want information? Come with me. Play my game for a while. If you behave like a good GameDEC, I'll tell you what you want to know. Let's indulge her. Just see where this is going. Very well, let's go. I had a bad feeling about this. Ken must have felt as useful as a wheel on a hovercraft. I'll wait here, boss. Have fun. And dress for me. I'm gonna get my penis out. See, she's taking me into the alley. This is... I bet you all these glitches and things in the alley have something to do with her. Right. Nobody will bother us here. You may speak. So what have we got? A secret? The main entrance? Or the rear entrance? I think I'm going to piss her off. She looked at me expectantly. I'm looking for a player. I need to find out. You need to find out. Your needs are not the ones we will focus on. I will consider giving you answers if you comply. Don't let her push you around. I'm not here for your pleasure. I seek information. You are here because I let you come. Her voice was sharp like the crack of a whip. These are the rules of the game. I give you an order or a question. Your obedience and honesty will be rewarded with an answer to one of your questions. Ready? Let us begin. There is a theatre in the middle of this level. It's a symbol. Here, every encounter is theatrical, allowing players to enact their fantasies. Some dream of dominating, others dream of being dominated. Do you find that shocking? I'm actually going to shock her. The only shocking thing here is the extent to which you lie to yourself. All this talk of submission, admit it, you secretly crave to be dominated. You're like a bot that fancies himself a full-blown AI. You tread in a world you do not understand, and you certainly do not understand me. Well, we'll see about that. Right, what am I going to ask about? Freddo. The boy I'm looking for. Where is he? Do you know where I can find him? Am I to tell you the most important thing straight away? You don't start the game in the final battle, nor lovemaking with an orgasm. You need to earn it. Get to the point. I never was a fan of long preambles. I have a job to do and my time is limited. Without the decorum we would be no different from animals. This is precisely what this virtual world is all about, you barbarian. He eyed me like an entomologist studying an ant. My turn. Do you consider yourself a good detective? Will you do anything to find the truth? Show confidence. This is the only thing I'm good at. Being a GameDEC is not just an occupation, it's who I am. Do you need any help? It is I who can help you. You are the one who seeks the truth. I will give you the opportunity to learn more. We are the Hon Clan. We attempt to learn about things others deny the existence of. We analyse experiences. We are GameDECs of the real world. Join us. Join you. Am I to see mysticism in code written by programmers? It's easy to mock things you don't understand. I'm offering you knowledge. You don't have to do a thing. Just declare yourself our ally. No chance. No, your mysticism is just an escape from reality. If I want a break from the world, I'll just grab a drink. Okay, so she's not going to talk about Freddo. Let's ask about the Hon Clan. Ask about the clan and Twisted and Perverted. You don't look as if your faith has brought you here. How does the clan fit in this virtual world? The clan spans many games, this world is mine, so I recruit here. We are one of the most prominent factions here. Ask about other factions. One of the most prominent, who are the others? The Trolls, the new player that gained a lot of power recently. We will conquer them all. She clearly did not enjoy speaking about her failures and rivals. Good, let's press her on that. She looked at me coldly. I think you should call me mistress. Demand obedience. You demand obedience, but never try it yourself. You'll never learn dominance unless you experience the other side. Call me master. She said nothing but trembled. I got you, bitch. You think you're the moral authority here? In Twisted and Perverted, you're the abnormal one. If you do not like my game, then get out. Find a rear entrance to the theatre. Your target is there. But if you want to learn how to survive along the way, play by my rules. Oh shit, here we go. Now you will be punished for your lack of respect. You pulled out a knife and caressed my cheek with it. She observed my reactions. You can say stop at any given moment. Of course, you will learn nothing if you do. Don't react. I let her have her moment of sadism. She was an important, albeit dangerous source of information. I see you're familiar with aggression. She seemed fascinated by my composure. Right. PvP, that's what I need to know about. Ask about PvP. Twisted and Perverted has a player versus player mode. So far I've seen very few fights. PvP mode is a necessity for several reasons, one of which is for players to be able to feel pain. Turn it on and I'll show you. Pretend to turn it on. Glazier, do you think I could get that? Ooh. Fuck it. I'm gonna turn it on. Let's just play her at her own game. I want to prove to her that doesn't make any difference. Turn it on. I changed my settings cautiously. A small whip materialised in her hand and she hit me. She laughed when I gasped from the pain. This is obviously not your thing, GameDEC. She stopped speaking and focused on the knife. She was aggressive, taking more and more liberty. Fight like she does. I restrained her wrist with one hand. With the other hand, I tried causing her the same level of pain she caused me a moment ago. I saw fascination and desire in her eyes. Suddenly, she stopped resisting and sighed. What do you want to know? Excellent. Yeah, I really want to know about Freddo. What do you do with Freddo? You've seen the player I'm looking for. Seen? We've done so much more than looking. He was an insatiable fit for this world perfectly. I got as much pleasure out of him as I could. Don't be so indignant. The boy was happy when he left. Only slightly worn out. He wanted more. Let's condemn her. Hold my tongue. Fuck it, I want to condemn. Freddo's just a kid. Have you no self-control? Or was it about squeezing money out of him? I bet the admins would want to hear about both. The look she gave me was openly hostile. This is what this virtualium is all about, GameDEC. I have told you much. If you want to know more, give me control of your skin. You will feel everything, but I will be the one in charge of your avatar unless you're afraid. Cheetah, reverse the roles. Mate, I'm going to control your skin. I took over her cheat. At the last possible moment, it injected it into her avatar. She screamed. You have me in your power. What now? She purred the words, docile yet tempting. Now, we do what I want. Answer my questions. I felt indecent satisfaction watching her disappointment. This world was rubbing off on me. I could ask about the girl's fate because actually we don't know much about her. Ask about the girl's fate. The boys logged in with the girl. Do you know what happened to her? She was perfect, weak, guilt-ridden. I immobilized her so that she could still feel but be completely at my mercy. It was her. She was the one that stopped me talking to her. Then I handed her over to Freddo, his steely gaze boring into me, waiting for my reaction. Ask her to say more. Actually, no. I want to try and get this. Reproach her for her cruelty. Or ask for the reason. Then I handed her over to Freddo. Why? This game obviously turns you on. Why did you pass her on to someone else? Freddo wanted to try dominating someone and I wanted to see what he was capable of. You learn a lot about a person when they're in a position of power. I assure you, the world is a better place when Freddo follows my lead, rather than being in charge. I took him far away from the girl, for her own good. You don't want to declare support for our cause, fine. Would you agree to discuss spirituality later on? Give me your Relium contact info. Should I give her my info? I am actually intrigued. Go on then. The way she manipulated me was worthy of a femme fatale. Refusing wasn't an option. I started the transfer. This is how you can contact me in Relium. A triumphant smile flashed across her face, then disappeared behind a mask of deliberate calm. Very well, GameDEC. I think we could use her. I really do. Ask about their beliefs. What is your faith about? Not faith, these are facts. We found a way to learn more about reality, to peek behind the curtain and see the truth. I strive to make my voice as neutral as possible. How do you do that? Firstly, it is this place that allows us to learn from God's secrets. Our leader explores ways to tune into the roots and induce visions. Make her realise she's a victim. The clan has a leader who holds all the power and withholds knowledge. You should recognise this game, it's a cult. A detective who thinks he is the only one who can determine the truth. I did not realise you were stupid, GameDEC. She looked me over as if I was a default skin in the game's gallery. You're wasting my time. Why shouldn't I use you for my own pleasure? Stay confident. So far everything I've seen in this game was done with mutual consent. You won't do anything to me. Her lips were a thin line. She obviously didn't like it when people questioned her authority. Ask about Timmy's problems. The boy I'm looking for had a slouching, stammering friend. He wasn't comfortable in his own body, and I doubt he was better with other people's bodies. I remember him, a delicate kid, completely lost in this game. He shouldn't have come here. What happened to him? He logged in here to celebrate his friend's birthday. Do you know what happened to him afterward? He was terrified of what he saw. He desperately clung to his friend as if he was the last bite of information in a world of fake news. He spoiled our fun. Your Mark didn't even notice when I helped him lose that dead weight along the way. You're boring me, GameDEC, she pouted. Relations. Your Mark is in the theatre. Go away. Look for him there. Oh, she stabbed me. Right. Well, at least we know he's in the theatre. My avatar respawned in the refuge at the entrance to the level. I came to, still smelling her jasmine perfume and luxury shaders. Awesome. If I get one more, I can get Re-Educator. And if I get two more, I can get Gangway Hound. Awesome. Right. Talk to the unicorn. I suppose I could find out more about the trolls. Ask about the alley. I found hoof prints in the alley. There's no chance anyone but you could have left them. What were you doing there? Tix sent me. I mean, the king of the trolls. Unicorns always listen to trolls, especially Tix. He spoke with conviction. He spoke oddly, being a unicorn didn't serve him well. Someone sent you down an alley. You went and took something small. I saw the prints. I had to find glitches and the girl. I only found a card with the glitch code. The king was fixated on the code and vanished. Maybe he'll return. Oh, maybe I could have searched for the clan leader off this guy as well, but we're past that point. Okay. Find a way into the theatre. Right, they don't know. I tell you what, let's save. Father like son, was it? Like father like son. Okay. I should have been able to open this door, but no matter how hard I tried, it wouldn't budge. Open. Past choices. Your level is too low to unlock this location. Try fucking and killing more to increase your ecstasy points. I should have found somebody I could have a shot, or killed in some other way. I think these guys over here will know. Oh, these guys will know. I know who's going to help us. It's going to be the girl. I've just remembered. She's a programmer, isn't she? Investigate. Well, we know there's a back door to the theatre because I've seen that on the secret tab thing. Wait there, what about... Where's my friend? Ah, ask about the alley. Where did Zao, whatever he's called, go? Right, we're looking for a back. Here we go. Nice. Secret door. Lever. Jump, jump, jump. Land on top of this. Here, I'm going to jump and land on this guy. Watch this. I'm going to knock this fucker out. Just wait. There's loads of people in here, actually. But look. Fucking people getting murdered on a bed. Wait for it. Jump. Boosh, you cunt. Have some of that. Mate, I just Deus Ex stealthed them. A typical twisted and perverted situation. One of the lovers was winning during a sex act. It seemed that both were climaxing. That's what gets you the most points. That and a melee kill. Everything would have been fine if the ending was normal. The woman should have disappeared, but this was some kind of loop. He stabbed her, the woman lost. He stabbed her again, she lost. Examine first. I scanned their vital signs. From what I could tell, back by the couch, Freddo was holding up, but the woman wasn't doing so well. Dying inside the game wasn't painful, but it was unpleasant. A nauseating feeling on the blade stabbing the body. In the presumably endless orgasm, the loop must have been weakening her. If this went on for much longer, it might not end well for her. Log her out. This could have painful consequences, but it was better than doing nothing. Hold on, lady, or dude. I wasn't really sure. This isn't the first time I've disappeared and come back. It's my signature move. What do we have here? It's the Jester. That's who we spoke about. The urban legend to the one of the game tester fixers in the back alley. The woman has been logged out. So predictable. Either way, look. Freddo is completely stripped of his avatar skin. This is his own really himself. Carnal, sweaty. Freddo's a minor. He's killing a woman inside an adult game. Threaten him. Taking advantage of a juvenile like this is a criminal offence, do you know that? Don't try to scare me, GameDEC, because I don't know fear. Now listen. Everything you see here is recorded from every possible angle, and if Haggis doesn't do what I'm asking, the footage with the boy's full name will be published all over the net. It will be titled like Father Like Son. What do you want from Haggis? He knows exactly what I want, and it's not about money. He's got to do what I tell him. No more, no less. What do you want from me? Just tell him to listen to orders and wait for further instructions. What if I refuse? You don't want to say no to me, not unless you like jokes and value the truth. If so, then feel free to refuse. If I log out now, my investigation will be disrupted. I'm going to refuse. Fuck this guy. I don't appreciate being forced to do things. Let me see what it is you prepared here first. A gallant knight without his horse. I've made some modifications. I hope you like a good show. Okay. Stranger. Yes, you're right. We shouldn't have let the kid do that. He looked down and bit his lip. Ask about the kid. You mentioned the kid. Do you mean Freddo? What are you saying? You know how companies work. It's the son of the director. Day in, day out. Those cabins. Stop interrupting. You're making it a big deal. Demand an answer. Say nothing. Okay, maybe we should have done something about it. It was just 2 times, and he was clever. He did it online, in Paradise Beach, so... He's talking about Freddo. I figured it out, but why are you nagging? Others knew too. Firing someone for a hot photo in an era where everyone edits images? Haggis vouched for him. Observe. The guest was gesturing and talking to somebody. I couldn't hear what the other person was saying. Fuck, alright, so you know. What are you going to do about it? Intimidate me with your little bells on your little hat? I was talking to the jester. Are you going to blackmail me? Burn my feet? What are you doing? Is that a cheat? What the fuck? Oh shit. Yes, you're right. We shouldn't have let the kid do it. It's a fucking loop. It is a loop. Groundhog Day? Who is he talking to? Definitely not me. Resist. I resisted with all my strength, but the virtual body didn't obey me. You mentioned the kid. Did you mean Freddo? What do you say? Sit. Even we're in the loop. I can't even resist what my guy's saying. Are we in a loop? I wanted to say something, but I did something else against my will. Okay, maybe we should have done something about it, but it was just 2 times, and he was clever, he did it online, blah blah blah. Have I talked to you before? That's not what I wanted to say or do. The guest was gesturing and talking to somebody, I couldn't hear what the other person was saying. Fuck, it's exactly the same thing. So what now? Are you going to log out and deliver my demands to the old fart? No, I'm not. I won't be your errand boy. This fucker. Right, how are we going to break this cycle? Yeah, this automatically happens. I can't walk anywhere else. He looked down and bit his lip. I felt like his eyes were following my every move. Check if he's conscious. He kept repeating the same sequences of words and gestures, but his eyes... Yes, he wasn't looking at his invisible companion, he was looking at me. The spell he was under didn't control his eyes. Could I use eye control? You mentioned the kid, do you mean Freddo? Try eye control. I tried moving my eyes a few times, yes. I was able to move them and my programs were responding. Okay, maybe we should have done something about it. Run the Guardian Angel program. I issued a command and separated myself from my body. Nice. There's my skin. It felt strange to see it like this, even more strange seeing it repeat the same actions again and again. Analyze it. Showtime. I wouldn't see anything unless it was something simple. Found it. Looked like a replay code. There was even a note from the designer. Right, the game was supposed to have a replay feature, but it hadn't been implemented, so it wasn't a cheat surrounding me. It was an unused game code. That's what the admins and security algorithms weren't reacting. Enough self-admiration. I look better in Realium anyway. I wondered why there was a cat in such a game. To set the mood? Analyze. Typical NPC. Well, not typical. Just as lifeless as everything around it, caught in a loop. I said goodbye to the cat. I like how they wrote NPC like the full word, not like letter NPC. Someone had knocked over this chair. It fell down, but then it was suddenly upright over and over. Analyze. All I had determined was that there was a loop here. Inanimate objects wouldn't tell me much. That was all. Kenzao. Bro. Boss, I'll be watching you. Staying vigilant in case there's trouble. I'm keeping my finger on the pulse. What a legend. Damn it, I couldn't say anything. I needed to focus and send him the answers mentally. Ken, can you hear me? I'm sending my thoughts to you. I can hear you. You figured out mental control, I'm impressed. Mention the loop. I think I'm stuck inside a loop. It's probably an external cheat, not an exploit. It's not an external cheat. From what I know, there are no normal loops in TMP, but I could be wrong. Alright Ken, thank you for your interest. I'll try and work something out. I'll do some work too. I'll let you know if I figure something out. Yeah, it's not. It's definitely an exploit. How's the girl back? Oh, maybe I couldn't log her out properly. The woman tried to fight, but she came up short. Check who she is. Let's turn on the investigation program. Rebecca Umbra. Was she in any way connected with whom? I still didn't know who had done all this. I noted down the data just in case. Check if she's wearing her own skin. No, she wasn't exposed. I didn't think I'd missed anything. They were making love, or whatever that was, on a rather unusual bed. Analyze it. It's a waterbed. You only seem to see them in games these days. The sheets move rhythmically, forward and back with a loop. That was enough. Wait there, what the fuck's this guy here? Look. The guy was in a loop. He was staring at the scene, licking his thick lips, rubbing his cheek and gulping over and over again. According to the analyzer, he couldn't see a thing nor was he aware of what was going on. Time stopped for him, but that didn't make sense. Every few seconds he looked at me. I could tell he was conscious. It seemed as if something was trying to conceal the cheat's true nature. There was nothing more to learn. Deduce. What is the loop? You die in Twisted and Perverted, you get respawned. Jester said something about a few modifications he made in the theatre. Twisted and Perverted doesn't have loops, such as action replays. Some cheats can render the player unconscious, but those effects don't correspond to the behaviour of the guests in the theatre. The game contains an unfinished function. It's definitely an exploit. What is within the loop? We've got everything. Animation of the fallen chair is looped. First conversation is looped. The cat is looped. Players of the bed, the whole theatre, everything in here is looped, even the people, objects and NPCs, even the cat. Who are the people in here? Eyes of the man inside the theatre seem to be moving differently in every loop. This means he must be conscious and likely aware of the condition. My digital body won't listen to me, but I'm still conscious. I can think without issue or looping. The man I talked to didn't react to me and only played back recorded dialogue with someone else. The people in here are real people. They're players who were probably lured into the loop by the Jester. They seem aware of what's going on, but they have no control over their digital selves. Right, I don't know what this is. Oh, Freddo, look, I've missed this. I didn't know that was an option. The boy looked like Freddo, but I couldn't be sure it was really him. Check his vitals. His blood pressure was elevated, but still within the norm. His hormones were oscillating, but within norms as well. His sexual arousal, ecstasy, terror. His limbic system was red, but still everything within normal ranges. After all, these games were designed to provide pleasure, adrenaline, and so on. Make contact. I couldn't speak well in Guardian Angel mode, but I could still write him something. Something like, I'm a GameDEC, Freddo, I'm here to help you, can you respond with your voice? If not, blink 3 times. He blinked 3 times, but we weren't going to be talking. Activate the investigator. I activated the investigation program. After the progress bar reached 100%, I was certain. It was Freddo Haggis, brilliant. I knew everything. Freddo is present here. I wonder what these two are. He is present. Right, I'm not sure what to do, to be honest. Oh, wait there. Oh, here we go. This is what I need to get to. How do I break the loop? Need to take a closer look. I'm not actually sure, to be honest. Overloaded Freddo. I can overload the boy's brain by overclocking his helmet software, increasing the hormone and neurotransmitter concentration to log him off. I can't break the loop. Due to Jester's modifications, some of the objects inside the loop are glitched. With a little skill I could copy them. No software performs well when overloaded. Looks like that's what we're doing. Let's do it, baby. Let's duplicate some surroundings. Duplicate the objects on the stage. Oh, on the stage. Oh no, it's going to have to be these things here. It's going to have to be the chair. I can have some chairs, baby. It worked. Free Freddo. Awesome. The kid seemed to be in a trance. He kept rhythmically opening his mouth and making some spasmodic motions. As if he were still thrusting and killing. He was trying to stop his digital body from moving, but there was nothing he could do. God, make it stop. I can't stop it. Take him outside. Breathe. It will help you control the spasms. I'll take you outside. It's all over now. Oh, we've just disappeared again. A fucking bastard's got us. So shallow are the people who believe in easy solutions. Really, GameDEC. Were you expecting to just walk out of here? I was counting on this being more interesting. Had he paralysed me? I couldn't move a muscle. All you had to do was log out and tell Haggis what you were supposed to, but people need drama and to play the hero. Alright, Chief, I have a plan. Go on, Ken. Let me know when you're ready. Give the signal. I couldn't say anything, but he must have known the old gamer code. One blink, one click, yes. Alright, Knight, allow me to show you a couple of things. Oh my god! Fucking get in! He just ran the Jester over. I like Ken. Ken's how I play games. Brute force. Let's end this already. Let's go quick. Hopefully this works. I've got a feeling this isn't going to work either. Maybe it did. Hello, you bastard. Nice view, eh? I hope you're not afraid of heights. You again. What a cliche. Give me the child. You can't take care of it. I'll wait for you somewhere near the end of the rooftops. Game is all about killing, and it has a lot of tools for taking someone's life. Find Freddo before his brain gets fried. Fuck. Oh what the... Idris Stone, you called me. Problems are my speciality. Credibility. Help me please. Shit, the timer's actually counting down. Fuck. Come on, baby. You're drinking again. I can't remember the time when you weren't drinking, but it's your health and your business. I can't actually click on any of these. There he is. I've got him. I'm here, Jester. Give back the kid. Indeed, you are present, although you most likely do not understand the word presence. I don't have any more digital tricks up my sleeve, and I'm a little tired from all this. You win. The kid looks healthy enough, at least physically. He's at your disposal. And I, the avenger of wronged women, will go back to my clients and tell them that the world won't learn of their misery. Let him explain. What do you mean? Just like you, I'm a contractor. Starlet hired me. You met her in Haggis's office. She was looking for justice for her girlfriend. Well, we know that's true, because we know this guy's a fucking prick. Yeah, the kid. The secretary of Director Haggis, who was blackmailed and sexually taken advantage of. See? We knew, I even told you, both this Haggis family are a bunch of slimy bastards. Because when I questioned that guy who Starlet was, he said she was just some whore. Even though I found information that she was on the computer, he denied it. He fucking knew it. Sexually taken advantage of. She wasn't the only one. There was another woman taken advantage by the son of her. If not for me, there likely would have been even more. You see, our boy Freddo is quite the rogue, rascal and scoundrel. No, wait. He's a son of a bitch. And a juvenile scumbag. Let me have him. Let me finish what I started. Oh, lads. Ask more about what Freddo did. What did Freddo do? He sexually abused the women working for his father. Clever boy, eh? Yeah, I bet you did as well. What about your plan? What were you planning? I wanted to make a movie entitled Like Father Like Son and post it online. I could use a few more scenes, see for yourself. A looped scene I've already seen appears on my deck. I think you've mentioned it before. You said it was all to make Haggis obey. Yes, perhaps. I'm getting confused with all the There can be more than one cause for human action, GameDEC. You know what it is? Fuck Freddo. Freddo's a cunt and so is his family. I'm leaving him. Leave Freddo to Jester. You convince me. The kid is yours. You're an interesting case, GameDEC. Tell Daddy to follow my guidelines. He should do exactly as I say. I hope I'm doing the right thing. I never liked these guys from the start, fuck them. Now I have to talk to my client. This is brilliant. This game's brilliant. Finally you're awake. What's happening to my son? Mr. Haggis, I was forced to stop the investigation. Why the hell would you do that? Freddo is inside, twisted and perverted. He's being held hostage by a hacker. Fuck. Wait for me in the office. The last sentence was very quiet and devoid of emotion. I think he knows, doesn't he? Why are you sitting there like that? Come over here. What the fuck happened there? Sensory celebrity. I'm going to answer briefly. Freddo was caught and twisted and perverted. He fell into a trap there to loop. He lost control of his body and was unable to free himself. Agus shot me a piercing look. Did he sense I was hiding something? Agus pursed his lips. Keep going, but choose your words carefully. Tell him about the scene in the theatre. I want to fucking crush this guy's soul. There was this theatre with a stage and a bed. Freddo was having sex with a woman, stabbing her with a dagger in a loop, lightly for hours. Agus turned pale. My Freddo. Everything was recorded. The recording was supposed to be called Like Father Like Son. It was to be used as blackmail. The man sighed heavily. What's happening to Freddo? Explain. Tell him what happened on the roof. Freddo was a prisoner of a hacker dressed like a jester. I freed him from the loop in the theatre, where he was stuck in a horrific scene. That's not all. The hacker moved us up to the theatre roof, and I had to take part in a disgusting game with your son's life at stake. Ultimately, I had to leave Freddo in Jester's hands. Explain the decision. I want to tell him why, because his son's a fuck. You see, Jester told me about the molestation your son was guilty of and... Agus snorted. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. You were tricked, GameDEC. You got lost in your opponent's smokescreen. I don't think I was. Not at all. Haggis needed a while to process my story. He stared me down the entire time. He struggled to control his emotions as he wiped his face. Fuck. You called, sir? Clear my schedule for the rest of the week. Call Dr. Chiraskas for an urgent house call. At home, not here. That is all. I don't need anything else from you. I have my sources. I will find out what happened in that game. If my son gets hurt because of you, I will find and destroy you. I'm going to tell him about Jester's message. The hacker wanted me to give you a message. What is it? He said, do as you're told and await further instruction. Son of a bitch. That is all, then get the fuck out of here. I calmly made my way to the door. This is how we do it. There's making money and then there's making people pay. And I like making people pay. Fucking avenging angel. I'm vengeance personified. I snapped out of my thoughts. The apartment was overheated. The power must have gone out. Recalled the dream. I was covered in sweat. For a fraction of a second something smelled rotten. I didn't understand. I'd showered in the evening after all. I remembered the dream. A person was lying on a couch, fluids leaking through their suit. The stench was unbearable. I walked up to them and gently took off the helmet. It was me. That was when I woke up. Soon I started wondering how Freddo was doing. Start your day. There was no time for slacking. I needed to restore power to my apartment. Luckily, Bliss had a separate source of power. Home inspections are where Major Doromos really shine. Right. I'm going to get this. I'm going to get sensory celebrity. 1, 3. Because I can still buy that if I get another fire icon. That one I mean. Oh, that needs 3, so I need another one of them. Well, we'll see. Warsaw City, my policy. Oh, we've already done this. It's the same dialogue as when we were first here. This is control panel. She was the apartment AI and my non-corporal companion. Check the electrical grid. System didn't find any defects in the apartment. The fault was on the provider's end, which is the case. Which in this case were the tower generators. What's the problem? Could you contact the electricity provider and report the problem? Of course. Problem reported. I've been assured that everything has now been restored and working order. By the way, you got a new contract. Nice.
Breaking news.
Today is Tuesday, July 18th. My name is Carla Columna. This is the news. The creation of DigiNets by BWI is still a very controversial topic. Company's spokesperson strongly denies the gossip, saying that psycho scans have been performed without the consent of the site's owners. We have more news coming up. Freddo Haggis, son of Blue Wheel's interactive director Jeffrey Haggis, has died due to severe brain damage. Unlucky, mate. According to unofficial sources, it was the result of a hacker's attack that prevented the deceased from logging out of a game. Boy's heartbroken father announced to our reporters that he's resigning from his position to focus on his family. This has been Warsaw City News, your source for up-to-date domestic and international news all day long. We can't do anything with Bliss. Computer. I remembered buying this computer. I was only just starting out to replace the junk I had used to complete my first contract. I was so happy to have finished it that I made the purchase before getting paid. I would have bet my right arm on the client's integrity. If I had, then today I'd be walking around with one arm. Right, let's check the net. Look up the Han clan. Clan values vigilance above all. Being in the moment helps one's intuition and sense of alert to all signs. This is the only way we can reach the truth, fellow clan members. They preach equality, saying that the truth will set us free. Check the news portal. Family tragedy. Jeffrey Haggis' son is stuck in an adult game. Freddo suffered extensive brain damage and poor medical prognosis. With a poor medical prognosis. Do you know what I think happened? Haggis' dad called in a medical practitioner before we left. I think he was brought to lobotomise his son. Because he knows his son's a fucking shithead. Decide he brought it on himself. That's what happens to suckers. That's what happens to suckers. It is. Games. Leave. Twisted and perverted. Discount on skins. New blades. Oh, this is just information about shite. Void Stars. I've earned in several games but was recently focused on one, Void Stars, still in development even though it had already been released. Supposed to be bigger than all previous space simulations. It sounds like fuck, there is that space simulation game that's like, people say it's a scam but it looks cool. It's not finished. Buy a new ship, read the news, browse your fleet, read the news. We know you want to play and so do we. Unfortunately we are carrying out maintenance. It's always the fucking case, isn't it? Couch. Yeah, we can't actually do anything. Right. What I'm going to do there, lads, is I'm going to call it an episode here. When we come back, we'll open up our new case, find out what's a crack-a-lackin', and we'll get stuck into it. This game is brilliant. Absolutely loving it. Like father, like son. Yeah, the thing is though, if you hire me to do things in this game, I will investigate them. But if I deem you a scummy motherfucker, I'ma kill your shit. I'ma kill your ass. Okay lads, see you in the next one.